how are you doing? A very impromptu live this evening. Yes, I've just had just come out of the bath actually, and out of a meditation with the Seraphim angels. I've been connecting with them around the bees quite a while ago, and I've just done a meditation. So one of my friends, Roisin McCardle, did this beautiful course with Seraphim, and I thought, I really feel the need to do this meditation. And what came through was very unexpected, and I just am holding the energy of it, and I thought I would see if anyone was interested. I probably might put this on YouTube or share it more widely, but I thought I'd come in live and practice. Just do it with you first in case you're interested. I'm not expecting anyone to join. It's a Sunday evening. I'm supposed to be cooking dinner, but I've left my husband to it. So hopefully a very quick meditation. So on the Divine Masculine, so what the question that I've been asking is, how is this ever going to turn around? How are we going to find this forgiveness? What's happening? And this is the Divine Masculine within us, and of course in everybody else as well. And it could be the Divine Feminine that we need to heal and forgive, but this was very much around the Divine Masculine. And what I was shown was I was taken through this portal into what I can only describe as Eden. It felt very like dinosaur type time. And I know humans weren't around at the time of the dinosaurs, but it was just the kind of the huge flowers, the huge trees, the huge flora and fauna, and just very lush. And I thought, wow, this is like, the beginning of time. And what I was shown was like, I say, where's the healing? Being very clear, expecting that, well, why am I here? What is it that needs healing here? And it was around the separation of the masculine feminine. So our energies were entwined, and there wasn't really a separation. There wasn't two energies. It was this merging, or the two energies were separate but not separate, if that makes any sense. And what I was shown was, I was taken back to the point where it was like a severing of the masculine and feminine, so a real split. So if you do, if you think about Adam and Eve, there's two separate energies there representing the two separate energies. But what was happening was this, where did that split come in? Where did that sever come in? And so what I was shown was the masculine energy kind of tempted into all sorts of stuff. So it was tempted away from the feminine, tempted away into various different, I wasn't shown what it was tempted away into, but I could use my imagination, all of the ego stuff, the how sex was corrupted, how greed, conflict, the lack stuff, like that's my, I wasn't shown that, but the masculine just was disappeared off, tempted off into somewhere else. And the feminine's energy that I was seeing was kind of, well, where have you gone? She was still holding that space of Eden, but feeling very betrayed, so that sense of betrayal, and unforgiveness. So a lot around unforgiveness. And I found this in this lifetime. How do we forgive? How do we come back together again? What needs to happen in order for that to happen? And so what I was shown by the Seraphim, so all the Seraphim came in, and what I was shown was the feminine, just the anger of that, the rage, the betrayal, all of those big emotions. Like, there was not going to be a forgiveness. Certainly for me, it might be very different for you. It was just not going to happen. There was too much going on. And the only way that I could get to feel any sense of, okay, we can come back together again, is if I sent the masculine down into the earth, into the fires, and just that the masculine was willing also to surrender themselves and to let go and just go, do you know what, I trust you to bring me back if that's the right thing. So the masculine fully in trust of the divine feminine to rebirth the masculine, in the fires, cleaned and cleansed of whatever temptations they were up to, and it was like this trust thing. Well, this is what I need for you to just, I need for you to go, I need for you to just completely disintegrate and to rebirth. And it was in the earth, so it was rebirthed from the mother, and just felt very clean and just like new. I don't know, anyway, I'm holding this energy, so I just wanted to share it, and we'll see where it goes and see if I share it anywhere else. But otherwise, I hope it's helpful in some way to one of you or all of you or some of you. I just knew I had to just forget about all the home stuff and just come in and share this energy, because I couldn't, I was buzzing, I am buzzing with it. So I think this is going to be quick, so yeah, let's just see where the aim is to, the intention is for you to reach that place where your masculine feminine energy was separated. And what I was shown was like a severing. The masculine was taken off, tempted off, drawn away, and the feminine is left going, whoa, you know, who am I, what's going on now? So the intention is that we travel to where that severing took place, if you like. And what it's going to take to build some trust in the masculine, completely disintegrated and rebirthed, so you feel in charge of the rebirth of your own divine masculine energy into a form that you feel you can trust and come together with. Okay, so I said very off the cuff, so we'll see how it goes. I'm just feeling this energy, and it needs to be shared out, so I'm coming in here. So thank you for being here. Oh, I see someone is watching live, so that's gorgeous. Oh, Maria. Oh, it's gorgeous. Okay, so thank you. All right, so just settling in, taking a beautiful breath in. Just breathing out, and imagine that you're coming down into your heart, all of your awareness dropping down from your mind into your heart, and from your heart just dropping all the way down, just letting that go down, straight down through the chair or down through your feet, whichever way it wants to go, into the earth, all the way down, 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 deep, 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 deep into the earth, all the way down into the earth. And meeting the earth knows exactly what your intention is and what colour is needed for the healing of this separation of your divine masculine and feminine energies. That's already set. So connecting in with the earth and just noticing what colour the earth is sharing with you. This is the colour that is healing your energies, that separation, so they can come together again, so the feminine can accept the masculine energy can forgive themselves and let go. Just noticing that colour, and that colour coming up, all the way up, all the way up through the layers, coming up, 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 up. It's kind of swoosh, whoosh, 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 all the way through your chakras in the earth, to your earth star chakra, up through your feet chakras, up through your legs, up into your root chakra, and all the way up through your body. Just feeling that colour, that earth with you in this healing. I feel like this is part of her healing as well, just coming up and all the way up through your body, up through the crown of your head, and just zooming up, shooting up all the way up through the ceiling, up into the sky, way, way, way beyond the planets, beyond the sun, higher, 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 all the way up to source, and then just meeting that source energy, and this beautiful kind of explosion of light, like sunshine energy, all this golden light showering down now, coming down, and just cleaning and cleansing all your ethereal chakras down into and around your body, and energy fields in the crown of your head and through your body, and all the way down, flowing down to the earth as well. So you have earth energy rising up to source, and source energy flowing down through you into the earth, this beautiful flow of energies with you as the bridge between the two. Okay, and taking a breath, and imagine your third eye just slowly opening up, golden light, golden light. This vortex of energy opening up in your third eye, stepping into that golden vortex. And here we're going to be meeting the Seraphim, or your guides. I feel Goddess Bridget is very present as well. So that might be for someone, or all of us, just stepping through that golden vortex. And finding yourself in the coolest green meadow, blue skies, sun, trees, this beautiful sense of peace. Feels like the top of a hill, so you can look out over miles and miles and miles. And you invite in your guides, angels. We're going to invite in the Seraphim. Seraphina is who I was with today, so it's inviting in the Seraphim. But I'm also inviting in your guide. I can see Goddess Diana, I can see Goddess Bridget. So just inviting your guides in. And just feeling them surrounding you. And just beginning to feel that, how you feel about the masculine. Now this could be someone external to you, that's fine. It's just bringing up the energy. We all know we're working on stuff internally. It's all about you, the individual. But just how do you feel about the masculine? Where is there any resentment or mistrust, anger, sadness, whatever that energy is, just feeling into where that's not fully aligned, where you're not fully aligned with the masculine, divine masculine, with the masculine energy. We're going to meet the divine masculine energy, where you're not feeling aligned with the masculine energy. Okay, and just noticing in your body where that is. And from that place in your body where there's this tension or contraction, if you're thinking about the masculine, you may well be in full expansion with this. This is beautiful, then this is not for you. But if there is this tension or contraction around the masculine energy, then just notice where in your body that is, and bring a colour to that. What colour is that? Okay, so we're just going to feel this energy around you. And this full support. This is much bigger than you. You're working on you, but it's much bigger than you, which is why I feel the need to share it. This energy I'm holding, so just starting to feel that energy building around. And like a laser beam, you're going to imagine that from where that area of tension is, that colour of whatever emotions you're feeling around the masculine, you're just directing it up to the sky. And what you're going to see is like we're surrounded in this bubble type energy, this film. And the laser beam of energy is just going to open up like a tear in the sky. Just open up this portal for you to access where that separation of your divine masculine and feminine came in. So noticing that like little tear in the sky, if you like, this portal opening, and you're kind of feeling yourself sucked in, following that colour taking you, sucking you in through that tear in the time, the tear in time. We're going to a different time. So travelling through that tear, maybe out into space, and in a moment you're going to land in the exact place where that initial severing of your masculine and feminine energies. So taking a moment and just feeling in, landing in this other place and time. And just taking a moment to notice where you are, what that looks like. Okay. Okay, you might get a sense of what time zone that is. Alright, and all those feelings around the masculine, you're going to be calling in your masculine energy into this space and just noticing how you feel about the masculine energy. Again, this tension, if there is any, if there isn't, just smile and have a nice time joining together. But if there is a tension, just notice where there's any unforgiveness, any mistrust, any how on earth is this ever going to heal? How is the masculine energy ever going to heal? Okay, and we're going to call on all your guides and angels are with you, and Mother Earth. So just feeling the earth, and we could spend lifetimes healing this masculine energy, and what I was shown this evening is to ask the masculine, the only way we are ever going to come together is if you surrender, if you let go, if you trust the feminine to rebirth you, if you trust the feminine to disintegrate you, essentially, and then if they're going to go anywhere, they're just going to reform, they're just going to rebirth. So the earth and you are going to help this masculine energy rebirth. So just checking in, they might need some healing on the masculine. If they don't want to surrender to you, that's fine. You know, just set the intention that when the time comes that they'll feel safe, but just calling in some guides and angels around that energy if that's needed. And whatever's needed for the masculine to go, do you know what, the only way this is going to happen is if I completely let go and surrender and allow myself to be rebirthed. So how would this feel? So now seeing the earth, Mother Earth, opening up, and you in your divine feminine power commanding, knowing it has to be a rebirth. If we want this to be quick and easy and together. So feeling the earth, seeing the earth opening up, the divine masculine, your masculine energy. So the divine masculine, this masculine energy of yours, showing that it is prepared to just let go, to surrender, to stop being tempted out by anything, and to rise in their original form before they were severed from the feminine. So seeing that masculine energy surrendering and just literally dropping down into the earth. Down, 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 in full surrender. And down into the flames. And just notice that divine masculine energy disintegrating, dissolving. It's like it's purification. Purification of anything that's been placed into that energy, purification of any temptations of what they were led to believe was better than, being at one in union with another. Whatever the story is, they are letting go of all of those programs, letting go and disintegrating, that energy disintegrating into the fire, purifying. And at your command, feeling into your sacral chakra, and any energy of resentment, just letting that go into the fire too. Anger, mistrust, betrayal, sadness, all of those things, just feeling it literally being pulled out of your body, drawn out of your body and down into that fire too. You're not holding on to anything. Letting go, letting go, letting go into the fire. And everything disintegrating into that fire, including your masculine energy. And when you feel that fire really burning, that purifying at your command and at your feminine creative power, and choice to rebirth. I rebirth my masculine. I rebirth the union with myself. And Mother Earth birthing, your birthing is the same energy, just feeling that like a rising out of the flames, rising out of the ashes, coming up, 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 up. Your divine masculine energy now, rebirthed. What does it look like? How is your divine masculine looking? How is it feeling? How are you feeling being with it? And do you feel it's time for a reunion, a union of your energies? Is this a divine masculine energy you can allow and accept as your own, as you, as part of you? Just feeling into that. And my divine masculine was like a dragon energy. And I just loved it, loved that energy. So it was easy to embrace, to come together with. However you're feeling with your divine masculine energy, you're reborn, rebirthed, reformed, cleared of all that temptation and stuff that made them feel it was better to be separate. They're rebirthed in union, and feel that union of you, yourself, your feminine energy and your divine masculine energy coming together. And breathe. And whether that's happening or not, just setting the intention, having a glimpse of how good that feels to be together, to be in union, that there is no separation. You're not male or female, that's a gender thing. Your energy is one, you're whole, you're in union with yourself. And breathe. And just hearing the angels singing and the guides, just celebrating and knowing that this healing, setting the intention that whatever that feeling is, that emotion of union, and maybe there's a colour, and setting the intention of sending that through the earth, through the realms, through air, to anyone who wishes to accept it. Okay, thanking the Seraphim for allowing this tool of healing to come through, to show you how easy it can be. And stepping back now through that tear, you're coming back through the tear in time, back into the meadow. See how you feel. Noticing if there's any more possibility of being in union, how you feel to be at one with yourself. And when you're ready, noticing that golden vortex that you stepped in, and stepping back into that golden vortex, stepping back into your third eye, and into yourself. Coming back, and just noticing that masculine and feminine energies just entwining, just feeling yourself whole together in union. Okay, and breathe. Okay, so there we go. Just had to share that. I don't know if that's just, that would be really interesting to let me know what you thought about that. I was just really drawn to coming in and just going, right, okay, let's do it. Let's be, it's coming together. It's that coming together energy. And I was really been like, God, it's going to take so long. Where do we start? And it is letting, like, that masculine energy saying, okay, I'm just going to, I trust you enough, and I'm going to forgive myself enough, and I'm going to disintegrate myself so I can be reborn. If you missed the start of the video, then that's not going to make any sense, but it is about coming together, this union with the masculine, feminine, this lovely tool process, whatever you want to call it, that I was shown. I don't know. Let me know. Have a listen. Let me know what you think. It felt really powerful when I was in it, and there was, yeah, as I said, dinner. I was supposed to be cooking dinner and doing all these home stuff, getting the boys to bed. I thought, no, it needs to come out, it needs to be shared, it needs to be here. So whoever it's for, with lots of love. I'll be back on tomorrow. The message for the month has come through. It's very, it's lovely as always. It's very much about intuition, what we're seeing, what we're focusing on. So what you focus on grows. And I was told to focus on the trees, and the trees are here. So I basically saw energetic trees, and they're already here. We're just not seeing them. So to start bringing in, focusing on what we want to see and not being distracted and drawn off. Anyway, I will come back in tomorrow with that message for the month. I'm just really interested how you get on with that masculine divine masculine feminine healing, the union of the two. So I'd be really grateful if you could let me know if it's something worth sharing, or if it's just me on a Sunday night just being a bit like, whoa. Love you all. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.